I set up everything ahead of time, so I got my knife and everything.
The more you took, she snarled.
I just realized my audio is probably going to be really loud, so I'm going to lower everything else a bit so that it doesn't explode. Yeah, I was looking at the requirements for the speedrun, and
Nothing. I'll put her down.
it wasn't too bad, but you really have to prepare for it. Like, I wouldn't recommend doing it from the start of the game.
It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
Trying to do it from the start of the game is like a recipe for disaster.
Almost there, honey.
So, I'm going to try my best. I have beaten the game already. I took a very long time beating it. It took something like 16 hours on my first playthrough because I wanted to explore every corner of the map. And then I looked up a couple strategies on how best to handle the knives out, and they said do it on casual, and it's minor spoilers, but make sure you got the upgraded knife. I did all that stuff. They even say, hey, you can get a knife ahead of time and equip it so that you have it in your inventory. So that's what I did. Now we're just going to try to skip every cutscene because we're trying to beat this game within 3 hours. From what I understand, the game is reasonable to beat within 3 hours, assuming you don't waste any time and just go to the objectives. So that's what we're going to do. J-Dog, you asked me about the trigger control. About the only thing that's different. Yeah, that, exactly. That knife. It's called the Karambit knife. The only thing that's different about the triggers on the PS5, every gun, every trigger of every gun has a different amount of tension. The sniper rifle in particular has a lot of tension. You have to hold the left trigger really tightly down for it to aim down sights. The shotgun a little bit less, the pistol even less than that. So I guess the heavier the gun is, the more left trigger you have to hold on if you want to put it in front of you. And then also when you're switching items, you know, when you use the shortcuts, the up down left right shortcuts, the controller will click in response. The controller will click in response to the noise that you're making when you're changing the items. Like you'll feel like a little click, 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 click on the PS5 controller. It's kind of neat. But other than that, they didn't really push the controller that much. Yeah, I played Mercenaries once, and I played through the village area, and I was like, this is easy. And then I checked to see like what the point requirements were. I'm like, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to playing it. I probably should have started this playthrough last night because it is impossible to see. There's a lot of sunlight right now in my house, and whenever they do this nonsense with the flashlight, it makes it impossible to see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna leave Mercenaries for the very last. I'm gonna do everything else before I even attempt to try to do Mercenaries, because that's a whole another mindset. You have to think about like how to path. You have to know, first of all, you have to know where all the enemies spawn, and that's a problem in itself. Once you discover where all the enemies spawn, then you have to figure out the best way of killing them so that you can keep a combo going. And then you gotta like really perform and do super well and get super high combos to get in crazy scores. Because the S rank and SSS rank, you have to kill everything and you have to get so many points. It's ridiculous. I thought I was doing good, and I only had enough points to unlock B rank.
hell am I?
Oh man, yeah, I imagine that's gonna be annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like play through. I'll do Mercenaries later. I'm not gonna do it right now. Like that's something I'm gonna work on at some other point. Because there's gonna be a lot of effort into learning that and doing it well.
What happened?
What happened? Alright, so for those who don't know, I put it in the description of the video, but the requirements for Knives Out is that you're supposed to, except for very key moments in the story, you're supposed to only use knives. They said close quarters weapons. Only knives. Which the Karambit does a ton of damage. Also, we're playing it on casual difficulty, so theoretically it should be a little easier to do. We're skipping all the cutscenes so that we can move forward. Anytime I pause the game, the timer stops. Also, we're not supposed to use more than 4 healing items in the whole game. And we're not supposed to spend. In addition to that, what I'm doing is I'm not going to spend any more money. That's another thing. More than $10,000. I'm just not going to spend anything at all. I can't. There's also some challenges related to organizing your inventory. So you don't organize anything you pick up. You can't stack anything, and you can't pick up any, or rather, you can't organize anything. So, and I'm also going to try to do it without crafting items. I'm just trying to knock out a bunch at one time. But yeah, eventually, my goal is to platinum this game. Because I platinumed the base game of RE7. Now I didn't do all the DLC on RE7, mostly because I just didn't want to spend money on the DLC. But maybe at some point I'll go back and do that. I remember hearing that the DLC was kind of lackluster. Most of it, like the card game thing and the birthday party thing, weren't as great. However, the story-based ones I heard were better. Infinite Stake. Yeah, I don't have enough points yet. I've only beaten the game once so far. So, but I got platinum. I got platinum on RE7, like just the base story stuff. So that's what I care about. Alright, everybody's gone? Yeah, let's go.
Over.
Alright, here comes the fun part. Let's see if I remember where I'm supposed to go from here. Nope. To this house. I think I'm supposed to just walk back into the... They give me all these items for crafting, but I'm not going to craft anything, so... Yeah, I did watch clips of it, which I thought were great. You play as, like, Jack's brother or something. And I thought that was pretty awesome, that whole... He's like a boxer, so he punches everybody. So that was pretty awesome. But yeah, I didn't think it was awesome enough that I needed to like spend the money on it. Hello. Blocking is nonsensical. It doesn't work. I mean, this knife is like very damaging, but. Oh yeah. Also, another neat thing is the knives. When you swing your knife, if you hit something with the knife, it will have resistance along the distance that you're tapping somebody. So, as you're carving the body, it'll get harder to hold. The trigger will get harder to hit. Like, and it'll have resistance specifically on the parts that it's touching the body, which is kind of cool.
There's no end to them.
There's no end to them. How's the audio? Can you hear me okay over the game audio? I need to block more. I'm taking damage unnecessarily. Alright, where's that big fool? Special rumble. Okay, good. Yeah, I was worried that the game audio was going to be like too loud compared to the game. Hit me in the knee. Hit me in the knee. Do it. I dare you.
You're kidding me.
There he goes. There goes the big boy. Come on. I wonder if I keep all my life bonuses and things. I think you do. I think you get to keep whatever recipes and things you've completed on the previous game through. Like most people, I missed a fish. There is a secret fish that you're supposed to get right before, when you talk to Chris after you're getting off the boat. There is a secret area behind his little tent, and that's where you find the last couple fish. You actually get more fish than you need. I think you get like 2 fish. But everybody missed that stupid fish. In fact, I was watching somebody streaming last night, and they missed it. It was a fish that they missed. I'm just trying to get materials. I thought I was going to be able to do this game and platinum it in 3 playthroughs, but I think I'm going to have to do 4 playthroughs total. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it without doing 4 playthroughs, mostly because of the money. Yeah, what I ended up doing was I ended up going back from an old save file. And I decided to go back and get everything. Oh, there you go. Took long enough. Jesus. Alright, now we go. Hello?
Rose is here?
I gotta look for Rose. Alright, so that took a long time. It took 14 minutes. I think I can go talk to the fat dude. No, can't do that yet. I gotta go just do the regular zombie stuff, right? Yeah. We also found all the goats, so those have been taken care of. Let's see. I'm gonna go up here. I managed to do a lot of my first playthrough, and I'm very thankful that they handled it the way that they did. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start from the top. We're saving right here. Okay, we'll keep going. This part should be familiar to anybody who's done the demo. ahead of time because it's basically the exact same thing. You don't have to fight any of these dudes. You can just go straight to the end and talk to Louisa and get yelled at for not closing the door. And I've also opened all the outhouses. Apparently opening all the outhouses is a thing you're supposed to do as well. Open. Alright, come in. Let us in, please. Okay, we're in the house. Now, last time I was here, I'm gonna keep going. I missed an item. I think it was a gem. Oh, you missed one toilet? Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Whenever those achievements are tied to something, you can go back and do them on subsequent playthroughs. Like they don't care. They let you go back and do them. Oh no, I think that counted. I shot once. I didn't mean to shoot. So we're gonna load the game. I probably should have saved. I'm an idiot. They put the gun in my hand and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? So handy tip, if you end up shooting, you can check your challenges. You can see what, this is after you've beaten the game, of course. If it says used 0, that means you haven't used a gun, so you're good. Anytime that you use a gun or an explosive or anything else that doesn't count as a close combat weapon, it will count the ticker. So you can tell how far you are or if you've messed up the challenge just by checking this. And that goes for most challenges. If you're on a playthrough and you do a thing that negates whatever thing you're trying to do, like for example, one of them is like the inventory crafting thing. If you craft an item, don't think about it. It'll give you an X on the little thing. It says no, you haven't, you failed on that particular challenge. So it's a good thing to keep in mind so that you can keep track of your progress and you don't have to worry about messing up if you've messed up, right? All right, now we're going to read this book. We're going to learn about the village. There's photos. Look how beautiful that statue is. You know what's funny? I thought that there was going to be like some big puzzle around the maiden statue in the center of the town. Turns out there wasn't. It had nothing to do with anything. There was no puzzle. It was just there. It's just there to be pretty and to point the way. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, what are they going to do with it? They're not going to do anything, apparently. You're glad about that? You like this? You like the challenges? No, I agree. I think the challenges on this game are much more reasonable. The challenges on RE2 and RE3 Remake were pretty over the top.
The fire's moving fast.
The ones on this one seem to be overall more reasonable, and the way that they've set up the saving and keeping progress of your, tracking the progress are more fair because it doesn't require an entire other playthrough to do one thing that you might have missed, which is something that you had to do on previous games. On this game, it's kind of like a system-wide thing that if you do it on one save, it counts for the whole console. Yeah, I didn't platinum 2 or 3 only because I just played through 2 and 3. I didn't actually own 2 and 3. Let me put it that way. My friend let me borrow them because I wasn't sure I wasn't sure if I wanted to play through, pay for them. But there have been sales and stuff since then. I may end up just picking them out of obligation. But I did play through. I played through both a couple times. I thought 3 was a bit more streamlined, and I thought 2 was probably the better of the two. But I didn't bother platinum those. All right, made it to the castle. I feel like we took a long time, but I don't think I could have done it much faster than that. Yeah, we're at 17 minutes, so I guess that's okay. That's not terrible.
Nothing but blood and death.
Huh? All right, we'll keep it moving. We do have 3 hours to work with, so. Lock from the other side. We're about to meet Big Boy Heisenberg.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love.
Entertaining foreigners.
Furthermore, I can show you.
Alright, let's keep it going.
Jesus Christ!
I love this part. This part was really cool. I know it was like super scripted, but I thought it was a neat little section. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Yeah, I should probably lean back a little bit. Urias, you nerd. All right, where do I go? Right, here we go.
Shit!
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I don't know about strong, but Donna and Moreau. How would you like perfectly get that aligned on the handcuffs to like cut it off? I don't understand how Ethan was able to do that without losing.
Do those freaks have Rose?
Mines and pipes bombs playthrough? Word. But you noticed that, right? There's no reason why he should. The spikes were like all not. They weren't even like nicely aligned. Like they were all over the place. It's like, how would you? Oops, let's not restart. You can't skip everything. I need to remember to tap the button. If you tap the X button, it'll tell you if you can skip the cutscene on the bottom right corner before you do it. Alright, big boy. Where are you at? I know you're here. There you are. This is obviously a cutscene. Later, big boy. We don't need anything from you today. I think I took too much time on the werewolf encounter. The initial one in the village. I feel like there's probably something I could have done to make that take a little bit less time. But, you know, what are you going to do? I think I can unlock the door upstairs, can I? Or no, I can't. I guess I can't. The only thing I need to do is just open up this door, and I think I get attacked by the daughters. Yep. Alright, here comes the fun part. Gotta, like, look at your hands and tear them out. Come on, Ethan. You can do it, baby. I can't skip this part, so I apologize for the body horror. It's a Gunstar Heroes, baby. Well, you just now noticed? That's what my stream is normally themed around. But since I'm streaming from my console, it's kind of like, yeah. You can't really avoid that. Get that juice. No, I think this counts as a healing item. It's a forced story healing item. You sure did. I say so. Alright, now let's see. We gotta go through the dungeon, right? So we're going down here. I don't know about that. I mean, you've seen the ending, so oh, this is Lady D's castle. Her house is like slamming. Lady Dimitrescu. She's royalty. She really is. She's also very large. Alright, so I need to get this out and not mess with my inventory. But yeah, you saw the ending. I guess, I mean, I'm gonna say it now. There's gonna be some spoilers. We're doing a speedrun of the whole game, so if you don't mind being spoiled, this is the place to be. But otherwise, you know, big boy. All right, now we're gonna save. I think we're making good time. Let me double check. Yeah, 22 minutes. That seems high. On this game particularly, everybody's huge, and I don't know why. All right, we're gonna quit the game. We're gonna load. But yeah, this is what we're doing. Since you just popped in, Kiwi, I'm gonna show you. What we're trying to do is we're gonna beat the game. However, we're gonna do it without crafting any items. We're going to do it without touching our inventory, like organizing it. We're going to do it using nothing but a knife. We're going to do it without spending any money. And we're going to try to beat it within 3 hours. Also, we're going to do it without healing, or at least try to attempt to not heal. So we're going to stack a bunch of challenges on top of each other and hopefully make a lot of money. I'm playing it on casual difficulty, so it's the easiest difficulty, and I got a special knife that is normally at the end game, but you're able to get it by doing some things in the story and beating the game once. You feel bad for, well, everybody, I mean, technically everybody was being, what's the word, controlled. But there's a possibility for a sequel. And I think you know why there was a possibility for a sequel. Because of what happened at the very end. Now, I'm not going to go over spoilers at the end, I guess. I guess we'll see them when we get there.
I haven't cut open a man in a while.
I don't want to get cut. But yeah, just we're skipping cutscenes just because we're trying to get to the end as fast as possible.
Dad, which would you prefer?
I don't want to die.
Wonderful mounted in our hall.
Spooky lady. You will look wonderful mounted on our hall. But yeah, all the people in this game are like larger than life, and I think that's by design. I mean, Lady D is like an obvious one that's like ridiculously huge, but compared to everybody else, I mean, even Chris Redfield, who's in this game, is like, he looks like he's 7 feet tall compared to Ethan. It's ridiculous. Like, everybody in this game is larger than life, like literally and physically. Oh crap! Oh no, Brazier, no! Work with me. Work with me. There we go. This puzzle is always like annoying if you don't hit it at the exact right angle. Alright, let's go. But yeah, the only reason why I'm attempting to platinum this game and get all the trophies is because I did the same for RE7. I really enjoyed RE7, and this game is very much like RE7. The stories are interlinked, so there is that. There's a commonality in the lore, and it's very cool. I mean, honestly, like, this game is tied back to just the ethos of the entirety of the Resident Evil series in general, which was not expected. I don't think people were expecting that this game was so integral to what made the rest of the games.
Where are you going, little one?
I'm going here. Goodbye. The sword is busted. Give me your crystal torso. Oh no, don't want to restart. Keep it going. It's got that gothic aesthetic. Alright, so where to next? We gotta go pick up some money. Well, it's especially OP when you're playing on casual, for sure. Casual knife is insane. So you know it's working. And that's what I was saying earlier, like, you're better off not trying to do knives only from the very beginning of the game, because you're going to have a bad time. You're way better off waiting until you've beaten the game, until you familiarize yourself with the castle layout, and, you know, beating the game so you don't spoil it for yourself, for sure. Yeah, it's easy to spend a lot of time in this area. Leave me alone, leave me alone, no, 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 no! Get off, girl. It feels bad. I don't like it. Alright, I think we're going to the right, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Like how they just like put Lady D in there. She's like, yeah, what's up? What's good, girl? And she's gonna get mad because I just killed one of her daughters in cold blood.
What have you done to my daughter?
Sorry. She tried to eat me. Alright, we're gonna take a bath. No, the whole game is in first person. It's like, it is like RE7. So, the history, I mean, if you played any Resident Evil game, then you know what the deal is. But generally speaking, Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3 were all thematically linked by tank controls. And so people, in Capcom included, consider that its own little set trilogy. Resident Evils 4, 5, and 6 were defined by the over-the-shoulder third-person cameras. And they were also very thematically linked. And so what's going to happen with Resident Evil 7, 8, and potentially 9 is that they're all going to be first-person. And so when 7 came out and was first-person, people were like kind of worried about it. But I think it returned to the horror roots pretty well. And they play well. They feel good. They play well, and 8 is no exception. So whatever they do with 9, I'm sure is going to be great. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The way that this game ended kind of leaves it up in the air, but what I was trying to say to J-Dog in the chat was there's definitely room for a sequel after this one, and there is a secret scene, not secret scene, I mean you could see what happens. There's an after the credits scene which heavily implies that there's going to be, you know, that the main cast is going to be coming back. Okay, we're about to get bopped. Hello, lady.
Go ahead.
All right.
Do your worst.
Yeah, this game does that a lot. the body horror on this game is very high. So if you are freaked out by being grabbed and being turned around and yeah, this game has that in spades. So I'm skipping most of the cutscenes, but yeah, I mean, and it makes sense, right? The only way that you can really experience damage to your character, like for example, this is gonna be messed up. I'm warning you now, trigger warning. The only way that you can experience damage to your character naturally is through your hands, because that's all you see. And so when stuff like this happens, it's meant to elicit a reaction. So, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. I know my right hand is unusable. You don't have to tell me. So, yeah. Oh no, leave me alone, leave me alone. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Open the door. Yeah. So if you're not in, like, that's probably the worst of it, but if you're not into that type of into that horror, there's a lot of that in the game. So yeah, fair warning. Fair warning, it's rough. Thankfully, the herbs let Ethan just plop it back on like it's glue. How cool is that? Yeah, there's an in-the-universe reason as to why that happens. They do explain it, believe it or not. So, but yeah, like Ethan goes through. Hey, what's up, Vice? I found Vice's stream last night. He was streaming this game, and he was playing the game. I'm in the middle of a speedrun. All right, so let's see where we're at. We need to go to the piano. I think that's right. I think it's north. Yeah, we're doing Knives Out only speedrun. We're gonna try to do it. It's gonna be sweet. Open the door, please. I gotta go up and around, don't we? Yep. Did you end up finishing the game last night? Were you able to get to the end? I was trying to stay, but man, it was super late for me. I think you're in the same time zone as me, so let's go down right side. Yeah, I was exhausted. I was trying to set up my stream for today last night, and I was playing the game to do a couple like last minute things. Oh, you're in New Jersey. Okay, yeah, I'm East Coast also. Gimme. Alright, what does this do? Iron insignia. Alright, sweet. Alright, so we got... Alright, man, yeah, that's good. We got the piano, so now we gotta go back upstairs. Okay. I appreciate that this game tries to teach you how to play piano. Tries is the key word. No, we don't care about that. Are you serious? Get out of here. Leave me alone. This one, right? Go. Don't get wrecked. Okay, now we gotta fight the daughter. This knife is busted! Goodbye. You're dead. I'm sick of bugs. Alright. Keep it going. Alright, so this puzzle is interesting. Shoot, I should have shortcutted. I gotta hit all the bells. Shoot, where are the bells? That's one. That's two. That's... where is it? Where is it? It's three. Four. This is probably my favorite puzzle in the game. It took me a minute to figure it out. Alright, let's make sure that we're not messed up on the challenges yet. Alright, okay, yeah, so you can use the gun to solve environmental puzzles. That is allowed. Everything else is good so far, I think. Alright, cool. Open the door, please. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You can't skip this ladder jumping. You just gotta do it, you just gotta run. I hope you guys are doing alright on today. It is Saturday. I was wanting to do this the other day, I think on Thursday, but I had some things I had to take care of. I was helping somebody set up their Twitch channel. So I couldn't stream myself because it took me like 2 hours to help them run through their whole process. But thankfully they were able to do their thing successfully and they got it off the ground. So I was like, okay, well, at least they got their stuff done. And so I was like, well, let me wait until I have like a free open spot on Saturday. Yeah, it takes time, especially when you're working from zero. Like, the issue is for them, the issue was figuring out their hardware and how to make it work with what they had. And people who stream on Macintoshes, they have to go through extra steps. It's not as seamless as it is on Windows. You actually have to go through the whole rigmarole of setting up audio capture is a pain in the butt. Let me tell you, Windows makes it easy compared to Mac. Weird bat people, y'all are whack. Open the door. Oh, there's wings? I'll take them. Open the door. Let me in. Alright, where are we going to next? We got to... Do they have blood options? That is a good question. I don't think they do. Honestly, I don't think they do. But I haven't tried to find it, so... You can turn off the camera wobble if you're sensitive to, like, when people are running and stuff. I turn that off because I hate it. You can change your reticle color. There's aim assist, brightness. Yeah, I don't think blood options are in here, unfortunately. I want to say... No, I'm thinking House of the Dead. House of the Dead on Dreamcast had blood options where you can change the blood color to be green. And I think you can even turn it off if you don't like it at all. But no, Resident Evil, they sort of... They dig in. they love... they love the blood. Alright, I'm missing one mask. And I don't remember which one it is. I'm gonna go save real quick. Because I think we're back in that area. Oh, it's the joy.
Stupid man thing. Won't take long, even if you run.
No. Leave me alone. Let me walk past. Yeah, I agree. I think for people who are particularly sensitive to that kind of stuff. Shoot, I should probably save. Let me go save real quick. Hello. Things were rough, big man. All right. This is the Duke. He's like the merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Ah, yes, yes. Oh, now here's something I haven't seen before.
He is a big man, and he sells stuff for you. But, however, I cannot buy anything. He's selling the steak. Different guy.
Yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
Oh, word. Okay, he keeps all the stuff I've eaten. His name is the Duke. He's a different character.
Take care.
He's also very big. He's very huge. He's humongous. And somehow he fits into rooms like these. Doesn't explain how he's able to get in here, right? Yeah, we're not going to be talking to the Duke much because, in terms of the challenge, I'm not supposed to buy anything, so, or at least I'm not supposed to spend enough money. He doesn't stay here though. That's the thing, right? He's got to be some sort of special being because he's able just to appear at will. He has a horse and buggy. He has a carriage, and he carries a bunch of like meats and stuff inside his carriage. And then later on in the game, you give him ingredients, and he'll cook stuff for you, which raises your stats. But yeah, he's a trip. He's definitely a trip. Yeah, at first he's kind of like questionable what his role is. However, he does end up being mostly helpful. He's mostly helpful. All right, I think I need to go back up to the bedroom and use the key. I think that's it, right? I'm trying to work my way backwards here and figure out where I need to go. And then I'll reload my save file. Opera Hall. I didn't unlock the door at the Opera Hall. That might cost me. That's okay though, I think. Yeah, I feel like the Room of Joy was over here somewhere. But that can't be because that's where her bedroom was. I guess we'll try down here. I'm trying to retrace my steps and it's been a while. Been a few days. Okay, I want to say it's here. I think it's here. Because we haven't been there yet. This is just the side rooms and stuff like that. We don't really care about that. Alright. So, to trace our route, we have to go upstairs, main hall, come down here, open this, and then we'll see where this takes us. Spooky games. Yeah, RE8 definitely has its own flavor of gameplay. I mean, PT is probably my favorite example of like existential dread. Oh, let me try that again. The one game I was enjoying playing until I stopped playing it for reasons was Amnesia. Hey, what's up? What's going good? What's going good? What's going on, drawing? Walk from the other side. Okay, so I didn't open that door from the other side. I'm trying to remember how to get there.
Trying to work up my appetite, are you?
I'm not. That's the opposite of what I'm doing. I feel like I probably should have opened that door. Huh. So now I'm lost. Yeah, the Amnesia games, they do horror differently. You are being chased, and you are. It's scary in that sense. However, you don't. How do I put it? You don't really have weapons, at least not until like way later in the game, and so it's survival like quite literally survival, right? Like you're trying to survive, and they put you through. You're trying to piece together what's going on and figuring out, the best way to handle stuff.
Play with me some more.
No, I don't want to. Leave me alone. I'm trying to fight you in the right spot, and I completely forgot how to get up there. So that's not good. I think I missed something. Alright, we're going to explore for a bit. We're going to see if we can't find the most efficient way to get there, and then we'll reload our save file. I think I have to go through the courtyard. Actually, let me just do that. Let me just go through the courtyard. Because I'm in an effort... We only have 3 hours, right? So we're trying not to waste any time. We're trying to save as much time as we can for the later halves, because it's going to get wild. Yeah, the design of the castle is really cool. A thing I really appreciated about this game is that they put the effort into designing it, but like I learned that they actually built prototypes for this game in Unity of all systems. So they prototyped and figured out the feel of the game in Unity, and then they came back and like did this stuff on the game. I played the first one like forever ago. Is Amnesia? Yeah. You're supposed to hide from a gross creature. That's the one. You got it. The other one that was kind of interesting was Layers of Fear. That was another game that came out that was pretty cool. That one is a bit more psychological. Stellar lipstick. And that one was also kind of interesting. You're like an artist trying to retrace your steps, figure out what happened. There's puzzles. There's a lot of puzzles in that one, and it has a spooky atmosphere in it. But it's not like it's not in your face like I'm going to kill you type horror beat. And I think the art angle. I think you might enjoy the connections to art that one tries to do. It's called Layers of Fear. I'm pretty sure it's on PC, and I'm pretty sure it's also on console. It's not that expensive, I don't think. Okay, well, which one am I missing? Man, I'm lost here. So I got Mask of Joy, Rage, and Sorrow. I'm missing. Which one am I missing? All right, let's restart. Thankfully, there's more than one game on the Layers of Fear series. It's very late. Yeah, it's so many layers. This is Sadness. I know, I can picture the puzzle, and I know what I'm supposed to do it. But I don't remember how to get there, which is whack. That's the whack part. And I know it's not that far from the center area. There's the Atelier, Hall of Joy. You got the library. Climb up to the attic. Got the Mask of Rage, Tower of Rage. It's like over here somewhere. You go through the library. You can open that up. Man, they got me second guessing myself. This is no bueno. That's the head chamber. Yeah. I think. Let me know if you do check them out and tell me what you think of them. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up. I have a bookmark specifically for this reason. So we will check this out in case I got backwarded. Again, I know what I'm supposed to do and what puzzle I'm supposed to be solving right now, but I can't recall how to get there, so we're going to check it out. Anyway, you guys can tell me about your day. In the meantime, let me know what you've been through. What have you been doing? Alright, let's see. Go here, talk to the big man. And then you work your way... Okay, we'll just review it. We got to go up the stairs. That's true. True, true. Let me go over to the right. Yeah. All right, please enjoy your food. Oh, okay, okay. It's right there. I'm an idiot. There's a door that I have to open with the key that I just got, so I was wondering what that was. All right, so let us restart and do it this time for sure. Yeah, there was a locked key that has the Dimitrescu crest on it, and that's where they expect me to go. Which I had a feeling, I just couldn't remember how to get there. This is it.
Play with
This
me
is
some
it.
more.
I don't want to play with you. I want to destroy you. All right, so we gotta open this one up. Go through here. I think I need to blow this up. Is it? Do I need to use a pipe bomb? I need to use a pipe bomb, don't I? Okay, so let's try a pipe bomb. And I gotta be careful because I'm not supposed to hit her with the bomb.
I was worried my sisters had gotten here first.
Come on, let's do this again. Get this. Mask of Pleasure. Can I just like throw it ahead of time? Will they let me throw it ahead of time? Nope. No such luck.
You ruined the hunt!
Girl, it's all good.
No! It's a lie! You will not give away your frame!
Go away. She crazy. They are until they try to kill you. Alright, so this one. And actually let me make sure that my challenges are still valid, because I don't want them to kill me. You've completed head trauma. Yeah, they are crazy, exactly. Well, I mean that's what they did, right? They did it on purpose. All right, knives out. Okay, we're still good. We haven't hit anybody with a knife, so we are well on our way. All right, cool. I do appreciate, like I said, I think the player improvements to letting you know the information that you need to know in order to do the challenges that they want you to do is nice. They have made an effort to ensure that you don't miss out. Oh, what's up, girl?
The entire
Goodbye, girl.
Dimitrescu is done in by the likes of you.
She's ridiculous. Alright, I need to like walk around her.
The entire bloodline of House Dimitrescu is done in by the likes of you.
Come in the room. Come on, go ahead. I dare you. Come in the room. Girl, you need to like just let me walk past you. Thank you. She's mad because I killed all her daughters. And you know what? I would be mad too. She takes up so much space. So much. Sarah. Joy. Pleasure. Nope. Rage. Rage. Let me do it. Oh my god. Okay, rage. Pleasure. Nope. Joy. Open the door. Open the door. Open it. Open it. Open, please. Let me out. Alright, here comes minor spoilers. Pretty please. Sugar on top. I wish we could have kept this knife that you find. It kills demons. It's the only way you can hurt Lady D. Because otherwise she's invincible.
Ruined everything!
You can't just stab me.
Looks like your outside matches your inside.
And now we have to sit here and stab this big dragon with a knife. How's that for fun? Literally poking a dragon with a knife. That's how you have to beat her. They don't want you to use guns. It's so dumb. It looks dumb as crap, but that's what you're supposed to do. They don't want you to use guns, so... Also, I have to clarify, I am playing on casual difficulty, so the enemies are not as damaging per hit. So as long as you're sitting there slicing away, then you're doing good. If Jeff Bezos is a monster in disguise, then I will be very surprised. I think he kind of looks like Lex Luthor, and I think he did that on purpose. I picture him more as like the rich billionaire type, because that's exactly what he is. That's what he was going for. He didn't used to look like that. There are documentaries. There's like a news report and a documentary where he looked like your average nerd, and his office was just like a typical little office. It wasn't anything special. But then, at some point, he decided to be a supervillain, and here we are. A supervillain with too much money. Yeah, Dr. Evil. I wanted frickin' sharks with laser beams. You know Jeff Bezos has frickin' sharks with laser beams. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. This is so dumb. Please die. Are you dead yet? To be fair though, this knife is really damaging. Like, it does a ton of damage compared to the standard knife. Are you dead yet? So as long as you get your headshots, get those slices in, turn them into julienne fries. Look at it. Look at how tasty she looks. She's like roast beef. Arby, we got the meats, baby. Can I like kill you? Can you die, please? How many times do I have to do this? Come back! Come back! Let me kill you! No, I refuse. Alright, I think I just have to run past this part. I can skip this part, right? Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Final phase. Also, I think they give you a lot more ammo on casual difficulty. Ammo drops are like considerably higher. You're not allowed. I'm not for dinner. It's kind of hard to tell. The only indication that I'm hitting, since I'm playing on PS5, you guys might have heard of the adaptive triggers. There are triggers that have there are triggers that have pressure to them.
You're the one who's cursed.
And so what's cool about the knife is that when you hit the knife hits, the pressure on the knife is represented in the trigger pull.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
So that lets me know that I've got a successful hit. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm slashing like crazy. All right, I'm going to assume that was acceptable time. How much time was that? 46 minutes. Okay, I'm making good time. 46, I think, is actually one of the longest parts of the game. The initial castle bit. And yeah, the knife, the way it works is, you know how some games you have like a left trigger to aim down sights and then a right trigger to fire? You can do the same with the knife. When you attack with the knife, normally he just swings it. But if you do left trigger, he'll put it in front of him, and then when you hit right trigger, it'll stab forward. So it makes it a little bit easier to hit headshots, right? But the thing about this knife in particular, this is actually an end game knife. You get it at the end of the game, and you can unlock it later. That one does like 3 or 4 times the damage of the regular knife, and when you're slashing, because the triggers have pressure on them, I can feel the click, 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 click. Like it'll apply pressure when it's hitting a surface, and that surface can also include like enemies. So I get a little bit better feedback sensation when I'm actually attacking an enemy and I'm hitting them. Otherwise, if I just swing it, he'll just swing it, and there's no pressure on the trigger. It lets me know that that I get, it's like a little bit of feedback. Exactly, it's feedback for letting me know that I've done the right thing, which is cool. I think the way that they tried to emulate that on the Xbox was just a friend of mine was in here earlier, and he said he's playing it on Xbox, and he said that the way that they tried to do that was just like with vibration, but it's not quite the same. The PS5 actually has force feedback that applies pressure when you're scraping the knife against the surface. Come on, fish. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. I just need a fish. I just need one fish. Thank you. I think that's the only thing I'm missing for this fat man to make me a nice dish. Come on, stop. I'm going to carry more just in case, but... Stop it. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. There we go. Alright, now I'm... Hey, Titanium Jones, what's good? We are speedrunning today. Yeah, I will admit, at first I was not convinced that it was going to be a cool addition, but it turned out being pretty cool. Like, oh no, here's this old lady. But yeah, since you're just tuning in, Titanium Jones, we're trying to do a speed run, so we're going to be skipping most of the cutscenes that I can skip, and we're just going to try to get to the end as fast as possible, and with the added twist that I'm only going to be using a knife for the whole thing. If you check the description of the video as well, it'll tell you what else I'm trying to do. But the big things is knives only, except for when I need to use a gun for a puzzle, and what's his face, and speedrunning. So we're going to be skipping most of the encounters that we can, including this one. We've got a bunch of zombies up top looking at us. It's yes, it's a direct successor to Resident Evil 7. The stories are interlinked, like, completely. You have to play 7 before you play this one in order to get the full picture. It's inspired by 4. It's got weapon crafting.
There you are.
Hey, big boy. It's got weapon crafting.
Welcome. I've prepared a special present.
Fish.
I can
Cook
hardly
it.
wait. Just excuse me a moment.
Let's eat. And it's got weapon crafting from Resident Evil 3, and yeah, generally it's a mixture of all the things of the best parts
Love
of.
for you to enjoy as well.
Okay, cool.
To think such a dish could be had in this. You
All right, cool.
have an eye.
But yeah, it's a mixture of all the previous. It's a pastiche, I guess would be the best way to put it. I'm trying to think where else I need to go now. I've got the key. I got the key. All right, so
Eye for quality. Thank you.
we'll use the winged key to open up the rest of the village. And we have the iron key. So I think I've got to... It's not this one. And I don't think it's this one either. Yep, that one's locked too. He wants me to go find a house somewhere off in the distance of the village. I think it's this one. Alright, let's restart it. We're trying to make the best time that we can. So I'm gonna, if I need to like remember what I have to do, I might do a restart just so I can backtrack very quickly. The cool thing is that since we're playing on PS5, loads are basically instant. Very quick to load. Checkpoints. Sometimes the checkpoints happen so fast I don't even notice them. So yeah, it's very cool. So I have a bit of freedom in how I can traverse the world. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I was planning on streaming this anyway, you know, just to have a record of it. But I always love having people watching. So, and if you have any questions, I mean, I'm not like an expert at this, but I've beaten the game, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. At least I hope. All right, 7, 4, 8. All right. The way you solve this puzzle is by looking out the window. Give me the jack. Out my way. You look out the window and you look at some numbers, and it helps you solve the puzzle. We're being surrounded. We are being surrounded. Go, 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 go. Yeah, you should check out his stream, Titanium Jones. He does game, but he likes to drum. Did you enjoy RE4? Okay, I was gonna say if you haven't beaten it, I won't spoil it then. If you haven't beaten it, then I won't spoil it. RE4 is kind of long, man. It's a long game for sure. Oh, I gotta go on the roof of the house, I think. You had it on the Wii. Ah, yes, yes. Actually, some people say that's the best way to play that game. With the motion controls. I played RE4 on... Well, I completed it on Xbox. That's the thing about that game, though. That game has so many ports. That thing was ported to so many different systems. It's kind of insane how many systems it was ported to. And so, like, if you haven't played 4, it's because at this point it's because you just have chosen to not play it. It came out originally on GameCube, then it was on PS2. Came out on Xbox 360. They had an HD version on the newer gen consoles. It came out on PC. It came out on a cell phone. It's ridiculous. Come on, come on. There we go. Combine it with the wing key. Yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite
Better see the Duke again.
Resident Evil games, for sure. People, I thought it was good. I don't think it was. I think at that point that's when they decided to switch over to action-oriented gaming.
How was it?
I did. Now we got to go to the rest of the map. Sweet. Okay.
If you truly wish.
I gotta. Basically, we gotta get flasks. We gotta get flasks because our daughter is dying, or our daughter is put into chunks, delicious little chunks. And so now we've got to save her. We got to get all her pieces, and using the magic witchcraft of this cursed village, we'll be able to save her. Our daughter's a little baby. She's like a little puffball. Yeah, the whole reason why he's even here in the first place. So if you've played RE7, or if you're familiar with RE7, that game was actually set in Louisiana. And Ethan, this guy, is also the main character in that game. His wife is missing for 3 years. And she sent him a message saying, "Don't come after me, it's dangerous." And he listened. This is what his wife looks like.
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Obviously, that's not really her. It's a hallucination. But yes, so in the first game, Ethan is from the beginning. Ethan is kind of a pansy. He's not a very brave man.
Ethan, you have to fix her.
Uh-oh. So that
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose.
it's okay.
I don't want to kill her.
This can't be
So far I'm making good time, I think. At least I hope. I'm speedrunning right now, so what's up, Lex? You are losing it. Oh, but yeah, effectively, Mia was told him that she was working for
What's going on?
as like a news reporter or something, and she went to go do a job, and then at some point she sends him a message in the email, a video message, and says, "Man, I lied to you. I'm sorry, Ethan. Things have gone wrong. Please don't come after me." And he actually listens. He does the sensible thing and doesn't go after his wife. And he waits for 3 years for the return of his wife, whom he never sees again. However, after 3 years, he gets a message. Are there actual zombies? There are lichens, werewolves. There are also several variations on the werewolf enemy. In the middle, the timer is right there. It's at the top of the pause screen. You see it? Every time I hit pause, I can look at how much time I've spent. And I've spent under an hour. So we're making good time. I still have 2 hours left. Hopefully I don't take too long on this stuff. Yeah, those are mold. Those guys are made out of mold, which coincidentally it like ties into this game a lot. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but yeah. But yeah, so Ethan gets a message 3 years after the fact, and it's from his wife. And so that is the impetus that makes him decide that he needs to go and find out where his wife is. Because on the message that was sent to him was tied a location and everything else. And he drives out all the way to Louisiana, out in the bayou, and that's when he meets the Baker family. And so a bunch of stuff happens. Eventually, Ethan saves his wife. He gets out of there. And there's actually 2 endings, but the canonical ending is that you save your wife. Once you do that, you're well on your way. So fast forward from that point, 3 years, and Mia and Ethan have moved. Uh-oh. They moved to Europe. They do, yeah. 7 didn't seem like it was going to tie into anything, but it did. I like this. I like this part because this is basically like an escape room.
Wait, where's my gun?
You have to figure out how to get out of here. Remove the leg. Come on. It wasn't a soft reboot. It was entirely tied to the game, which is really cool. Is that one? There you go. From what I understand, the developers intended this to be a corpse, and they thought it was too macabre, and so they changed it into a doll to better fit the theme of this one, of this boss in particular. What do I need from here? I forget what I need from here. I need something from here and I don't remember. It's locked from the other side. On that one, I don't think there's traps. Alright, so it's 052911. Yeah, there's no traps on that one. Oops. Oh, I messed up. Alright, get out. Get out! This one is... trigger warning on this one. This one's kind of creepy too. This area. I think if you have any type of doll phobia, this one will probably trigger something in you, so I'm just warning y'all ahead of time. Let's see.
Why is this here?
This was in my house at the beginning of the game. Slot 4 to 2. Slot 3 to 5. And slot 4 to 3. Play. You gotta line it up based on the scratches on the jukebox, or not the jukebox, the music box. What's creepy is that exact thing is in your house at the start of the game. Yeah, I agree. Those frickin' what's the name of that puppet? You know the one that they had, the dummy. So ridiculous. All right, let's see. We gotta get the right spot. Use the tweezers. Get this thing out. Right. And we gotta get back out of here. There's a lot of foreshadowing in this game that doesn't make sense until you've gotten a lot further. But you know what I'm talking about, right? The name of that dummy? I can't remember the name of the dummy. He had a goofy name. Let's see. Plush toy. And then I wrote all this stuff down ahead of time because I knew I was going to need it. Village book. Baby music box. There we go. I'm glad someone else shared the same childhood trauma that I did, because I hated that. I definitely hated that, and it was the worst. Yeah, the autopsy doll doesn't have any traps in it, as far as I know. But you can. There's a lot more that you can explore within it. I'm just doing what's required to move it forward, since I've already done the puzzle before. All right, cool. Normally there are notes and things you're supposed to read to sort of clue you in on what you're supposed to do. But yeah, it's fairly simple once you know the solutions, right? Come on, get out. The ring of the phone. Yeah, this is straight PT vibes. If you've ever played Playable Teaser, the Silent Hills demo that Kojima released when he was still working for Konami, this whole house is that in spades.
What are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do
But anyway, with the phone and the walking and something that you're about to see right now. Okay, I need one more item. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's over here somewhere. His name was Slappy. And the final piece of the puzzle. But yes, fast forward from the end of RE7, and Mia and Ethan move to Europe at just this part in particular. They move to Europe at the behest of Chris, everybody's favorite dude. And basically they promised that they would offer protection to the Winters family. And they kept them there for about 3 years. They felt comfortable enough to have a baby. Due to story reasons, they had to keep an eye on them because of what happened in RE7. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but they had to keep eyes on them. So that's the reason why they moved them. Supposedly that's the reason why they moved them to Europe. And then that's the beginning of this game. At the start of this game, they're making dinner, having a grand old time. Oh, here it comes. I hope you guys are okay with babies crying. And yeah, essentially that's where this game starts. The events of RE8 starts when they're home, when everything gets flipped, turned upside down, and Ethan's baby gets kidnapped, and yeah. Like I said, trigger warning. This is going to be spooky, so. That thing will eat you in one hit. The problem is, I don't remember how to get back. So we might be in trouble. I'm just gonna walk around it. Alright, breaker box. Okay, I just remembered. Let's go back. I think there's a more efficient way of doing that, but let's. Yep. I need this, give me that. It is indeed gross. Crap. We'll go through here. Yeah, I didn't path that the best way, but it works, right? So we're still making progress. Let's keep going. All right, sweet. Yeah, that's not the last that we're gonna see of that dude. All right, what's next? What am I supposed to do here? Breaker. That is true. That is true, yes. I'm just trying to make sure I have enough time for the end. Because nothing worse than getting to the end of a run and then realizing you don't have enough time to actually do what you need to do. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. I like Ethan's little exasperated, like, huh! That was my favorite part. Yeah, Ethan is supposed to represent you, the player, as like an everyman. But Capcom really went out of their way to make him feel like he's defenseless. He's always freaking out about stuff. Also, this game has great 3D audio. If you're wearing headphones, you can probably hear the relative location. Go, 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 go. go right. Yeah, up the stairs. Breaker, breaker, breaker. In this particular area, yeah, because this is essentially like its own little puzzle room, escape room, right? So you got to figure out the most efficient way to get out of here. You can smell it. Yes. No! Gross. Gross, baby. Bad baby. Smelly. Open the door. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Yeah, that's what my wife said. She's like, after watching this, I don't want any more kids. Gross. Now comes the actual boss battle. So we were being lied to by a creepy puppet lady. She's giving us all sorts of...
Try and find me.
Could be. I mean, arguably that's what kind of what PT was, actually. There you are. Creepy doll lady. Oh, I can't skip. Yeah, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. Like, they definitely pushed Lady D really hard on the marketing, but she's not even like a quarter of the game. Like, this game has so many more characters and like weirdos and stuff like that. And although like, I guess the first quarter of the game is like a long chunk, there's so much more. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I gotta find her in the last room. I don't remember where she is. Where are you? Are you downstairs? I think her location's changed slightly depending on things. It's like there's like a number of places she could be. If you wait too long, then the dolls all attack you and kill you, I think. Get wrecked. And so all is revealed.
It's over.
It wasn't a doll after all. It was actually the puppeteer.
So that's who was behind all this?
And we got our stuff back.
Thanks to
Can we get out now? Can we go? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, what's our time? 1:10? Alright, yeah, that's good. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm getting messages here. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, good. Service is running. My friend sent me a message. Oh my lord. I think we've got one more honest to goodness puzzle. But yeah, Donna, which is the name of the person that we just killed, she is weird. She's a puppeteer, but a part of her power set is that she has like pollen or something. Her mold has pollen, and the pollen is what allows you to get mind controlled. And so she has visions that she can bestow upon you using her spores from the mold. And that's basically her story in a nutshell. I guess she kind of went insane, and she went to puppets for companionship because she felt like her only friends were puppets. And then naturally, when she got infected, that's how her abilities evolved. All of the four lords, all of the bosses, the four lords that are being controlled by the big bad in the story, they all were influenced by her. Mother Miranda is the name of the big boss, which you barely see her in the marketing materials. The only thing you ever see is the big titty vampire lady, big boobs, Mama Milk. But the game is like considerably more varied than that. There's a lot more there. And I think they did that on purpose, which is probably a good thing. I'm going to say that I don't think Capcom expected her to be so popular. I think are you playing Mass Effect? How is it? Mass Effect. Yes. I heard it came out and people have been enjoying it. God. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All the booty all the time. Yeah, people were freaking out about the re-release. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense, because that was a decent game. A decent series of games. I think they include all three, right? The first three? In the trilogy or whatever. I wonder if they added anything. It'd be kind of cool if they added stuff to it. All the DLC. But like, there's nothing special extra specifically for that release, is there? Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know if they changed the endings or added an ending or whatever. Alright, where to next? I think we're going here. And revamped areas? Okay, word. Let me save it too while we're here. How much time do we have? 1 hour 13. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. I think we're making good time. If you prefer the old clunky. Okay, well then, see, I appreciate remakes that allow you to play the old version, because, oh Jesus, because you're able to experience the game as it was on release, and you're able to it essentially saves it, right? It encapsulates what the game was, and so you are doing more for preservation in that sense. I don't actually have to fight this dude. I'm trying to run away. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. Those guys are usually worth fighting because they drop items that you can sell to the merchant for big cashola. But the primary goal of this run is not to make a lot of money. I mean, I could spend time getting the bigger ticket items, but I think just for my sanity, I'm going to focus on getting all the challenges done that I'm trying to, like, if you check the description of the video, I put all the challenges that I'm trying to complete. Each of those specific parameters gives me challenge points, and those challenge points allow you to purchase things like unlimited ammo and other things that you're going to need if you're trying to do like the hardest difficulty. Hey, welcome back. I guess we're going to have to figure it out, huh? I don't know how we're going to deal with the factory with just a knife, but I'm going to have to do it. That's just, I have no choice, so we'll figure it out together, I suppose. But yeah, I'm focusing on that, and actually I should do a challenge check. Let me make sure I'm still on track. So yeah, just to recap for those who don't know what I'm doing specifically, I'm finishing the game without moving anything in my inventory. I am finishing the game without crafting any items. You can craft items in a menu. I'm doing it with nothing but my knives. I'm doing it without spending money at the merchant, which is easy enough. And I'm doing it within 3 hours. That's my current like clear time from my most recent clear. And I'm going to do it without using recovery items. They gave me 4. I have a feeling that I'm going to need them on the final boss because that boss is really hard to do. But yeah, got to do it with 4 items or less. And if we do all those, we'll get all the challenge points. And I'm playing it on casual. Difficulty doesn't matter. The only one that really matters for difficulty specifically is there's a Village of Shadows difficulty, which that is also tied to a trophy. So from where you were at, the guns. What I was trying to explain was those dudes with the hearts, the red hearts. You don't have to fight all of them. Some of them are going to get in your way. And I think you figured it out right before I left. You aim at the heart with the shotgun. There's going to be an area later on where there's kind of like mazes, like a couple of mazes. You can drop the landmines, right next to those glowing boxes. If you do that, they'll walk over the landmine. It'll explode, and the box will trigger. It'll do damage, and then they'll get stuck on the ground. And then at that point, all you have to do is do 1 or 2 shotgun shots directly to the red thing. And you can kind of do the same thing later on. Later on, you'll fight the dudes with the more armor that have a bunch of armor on them. You can do a grenade launcher or a pipe bomb to remove their armor, and then you basically just treat them the same way. You aim for the weak spot. I would save your sniper bullets for bosses, because especially if you get headshots, you do more damage. Shotguns are good for like the medium level enemies, like those big robot dudes. And then when you fight Mother Miranda, just make sure you have as much ammo as possible, because you're probably going to end up using all of it to fight her. Yeah, those are the tips. The pipe bombs and the mines are useful for the armored dudes. All right, we're going to meet this gross dude. You guys remember the big fish in Resident Evil 4? That's who this guy is. So again, focus on power, weapon power, and ammo capacity. Weapon power because you do more damage, and then capacity so that you can carry more bullets. Not only carry more bullets in the gun, but you can also have more space for bullets in your inventory. The other things, rate of fire and everything else, rate of fire is dumb because you shouldn't be firing like crazy anyway. And reload speed, as long as you're taking your time and not going nuts, you can be careful with how you attack enemies and things, right? So it's not overly complicated, but yeah, those 2 things, the power and the capacity, are the 2 main things that you should be focusing on. All right, we just need a boat key. Thank you. Goodbye. See y'all later. Normally I would fight each and every one of those dudes, but again, we're focusing on the speedrun, so just gotta get to the end. Alright, now we got the boat key. We can ride a boat. But yeah, if you guys remember the fish boss the fish mini boss from RE4, This next segment was directly inspired by that whole thing. And you actually get to control the boat. You actually get to drive it. There is a bit later on where you can free roam the map a bit and explore. That comes later. There he goes. It's the big boy.
What was that?
Okay, yeah. I was literally getting ready to say that. Let me show you real quick. So instead of running directly into Chris's little tent there, you go to the right over here. This little cave is not on the map, but it shows up when you get there. And then you find the fish here. There's a handful of fish here. If you miss this part, there's catfish. They're hard to see, but they're right here. And so this is where they hid them. I don't need them because I'm already full up on stuff. But yeah, I missed this the first time and I was really mad. I think it's only 2, yeah. And I think there's there's a gem up there if you want it, but I don't really care about that. You know what? I might as well grab it. Why not? I'm here. I went through the trouble of getting it. So yeah, that's the hidden area that I was telling you about that I completely missed on my first go around. Because I was so antsy to go talk to Chris right away. I was skipping all of that. Alright, let me make sure that I'm still good on the challenge. I don't think doing environmental stuff counts for shooting. Yeah, it doesn't. Alright, so we're good. We're good. Let me get some more water. I saw that you did a hydration check. If you need to hydrate, please drink something. Yeah, so many of my friends missed that fish too, so don't feel bad. I missed it, and about 3 other people that I know that I follow on Twitter and I'm friends with in real life, they missed it too.
What am I supposed to do?
And I was like, yeah, guys, sorry. That lets you get the last material.
Drain the water.
I just got, I'm trying to pay it forward. Trying to pay it forward, let people know what's going on. How did you get here? You weirdo. Alright, so we will probably save here. How do you fit in this room?
Welcome, Ethan. Ah, yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
Yeah, we've already did everything, so we're good. So, I found out that once you beat the game...
Take a look at my new stock.
Only drink the blood of your rivals. Nice. Once you beat the game, then you're able to purchase Magnum ammo recipe. You can also purchase explosive rounds directly. I'm just gonna swing. That's how we do it. In this game, we just swing, baby. Is this the last recipe? No, it can't be, because there's other gun types. I think it uses the other guns. And you also get access to this wonderful piece of equipment. This is a semi-auto Magnum, which is actually stronger than the Wolfsbane. And you can buy a bunch of stuff for it too, barrels and things. But yeah, see, some of these additions for it are incredibly expensive. So it's going to take multiple playthroughs to get everything and also fully upgrade the gun too. I think it takes something like $2 million or something to fully upgrade this gun and buy all of its attachments. But you have to do it because it's part of that's another achievement. You have to acquire every gun, and you have to buy every attachment for every gun. And so, yeah, saving money is a lot. I like the look of the other Magnum though. Let's see. This one's cool. The Wolfsbane. You find this one in the game. And it's really cool because it has a engraving on it. I don't know if you can see it. It says Fiat voluntas tua, which means thy will be done, which is an incredibly cool thing to put on a gun designed to kill vampires and werewolves and stuff. I mean, that's, I'm not a huge gun nut, but if I had a gun that said thy will be done on it, that would be incredible. So yeah, this gun's awesome. But the other Magnum, the stake is more powerful because it's semi-auto and it has a higher damage ceiling on it. All right. Yeah, you missed the previous boss fight. But how do you pronounce it? Toy? Is that right? Can I just call you Bice? Can I call you Boss? I'm gonna call you Boss, if you don't mind.
Exits underwater.
But yeah, you missed the fight against Lady D, and she's incredibly. I was just slashing away. I saw that there is a lightsaber, but I don't know how to get it, so I haven't looked at the requirements for it more specifically. And I know that it exists. But yeah, one thing at a time. Base? All right, cool. We'll do base. Oh yeah, there's a toilet here. I forgot about this. There is an achievement for opening every outhouse in the game, by the way, if you play this game later. Her name is Dimitrescu. It's a French name, I guess. But I call her Lady D because it's easier. Alright, I don't need any of this stuff. I think I just need to go to the windmill. I'm wasting time. What is that? I do, yeah. You can buy mercenary mode as soon as you beat the game. And it's really cheap. It's like 10 completion points. It's basically free. They should have just made it free. But yeah, I have the mode. Mercenaries is gonna be the last thing I do on this game. Because that's gonna require a lot of memorization and pathing to get the high scores.
Seriously?
And I enjoyed Mercenaries mode on other Resident Evil games, but my goodness, is that difficult. It's a French nickname for Princess Diana. Dimitrescu. Alright, let's see. Come on, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Alright, sweet. Oh, I still got hit. Still got hit. So lame. Yeah, I mean, I know that there's like high level rewards for doing that, but I don't know if I'm going for achievements, right? And I think the achievements require that you get an S on everything, which that seems doable, I think. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, because it's a lot. Thank you. Fish crossing. Alright, I think at this point I can just keep moving. And there's a slight speedrun strat that I did on this one. Let me see if I can do it. I'll try it for you guys. I think I get a checkpoint here anyway, so if I mess up I can just restart. Speedrunning strat. It's a very tight window. Normally these platforms that are behind me, you're supposed to hit a button to raise them and lower, raise them and they lower by themselves after a certain amount of time. The blue, there's 3 different colors. And they expect you to go across, tap the levers like as soon as you can. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Yep, that's the speedrun strat. You guys just saw it. You get here like as soon as you can. Ah, messed up. Nope. I goofed it. Wasn't fast enough. Right, hold on. You gotta hit that blue again and that red again. Yeah, normally you just sit there and wait. But if you're quick enough, you can get across. Yeah, if you're not fast enough, you immediately fall in the red. Alright, well, I'll just do it the normal way. It's not a big deal. I think there's actually Magnum ammo over there too, anyway, so it's worth getting, and I don't have any. Alright, let me grab this ammo. Alright, so I think it's blue, red, yellow. You just gotta be quick about it. But yeah, you can skip needing to hit all 3 switches and just go straight to the end if you do it fast enough. I'm the boss. Sorry, Mama. All these people are freaks, man. They're all freaks. Yeah, maybe I'll, maybe after I'm done with this, because I also want to probably do a stream of the Village of Shadows difficulty, which is like the hardest difficulty. But I'm not going to do that until I'm like fully decked out and have money and stuff. They allow you to use infinite ammo cheats. So if you get the strongest gun with unlimited ammo, then naturally it makes the difficulty a lot easier. And then at that point, all you need to worry about is not dying. Which, again, it's not easy, because I think on Village of Shadows difficulty, I think enemies can like 2-shot you. Like, just regular enemies can 2-shot you. Which is not fun. Alright, I gotta do the... Where's the crank? Let me out, let me out! Hey, can I not grab it? Hello? Did I miss something? Yeah, I'm in the right spot, right? Oh, the lock. Okay. It's the lock. I gotta shoot it. I'm so used to like not using my gun that I wasn't even thinking about it. Let's go! Alright. But yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this boss. I'm going to assume that I can handle it the same way I handle every other boss. Which is to say, running into their face and slicing them a lot until they die. Alright, yeah, no, thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I appreciate you, man. Very cool. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah, I think hopefully within an hour or two, well, I don't have much of a choice, right? I'm already at 1 hour 20, so within an hour, I hope to be done with this. And hopefully we'll be successful. 3 hours seems to be fairly lenient for this particular challenge, assuming you don't waste too much time and do everything you gotta do. So that's the goal, and I think we're on pace, which is nice. Just gotta keep it moving. Give me my crank back.
Okay.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's open this thing up. Here we go, here we go. Blue, white, orange. White, orange. Orange, blue, blue. Go, go, gadget, hang crank. You're gonna get a kick out of this, Kiwi.
Got it.
Look at how small this door is. And look who's here! How did he get there? How did he do it? How is he in here? What are you doing? You weirdo? See, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. It's like... It's... what? Maybe he's a mole? Maybe he can... maybe he shapeshifts? Come back here, weirdo. He can't control his transformations, and everybody thinks he's a creep. For good reason, because he is kind of creepy. He's worthless without his water. Alright, come on down, fool. Let's go. Eat my knife. Eat my knife. Eat my knife. Turn you into sashimi. 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 This looks dumb as crap, but this is what you gotta do, guys. I'm telling you. I know knife-only speedruns are hilarious. How do you control a fish body? Because their mother is the one who gave them the power. Come back here. Alright, this is where he spits acid everywhere, and if you're standing in the acid, it'll tear you apart. Let me get some precious water here. Your reminder to drink water in the swamp. Gross. Where are you at, son? Come down here. Let me slash you some more. Stop being gross. I'm over here. Hello. So it's kind of a sad story, I guess. I mean, there's lore dumps later on in the game that kind of go into details, but what the too long didn't read explanation is that Mother Miranda gave them their powers by means of a parasite. And Mother Miranda has been trying to find the perfect specimen. And these four, the four lords as they're known as, Lady D, the Puppet Master, this gross thing, and Heisenberg, the guy with the glasses and the hat, they all have different, their powers were expressed in different ways. And so now they have pledged fealty, probably not by choice. They didn't choose to pledge fealty. They're probably being controlled to a degree. But they refer to their mother as, you know, mother, even though they're not really related at all. So that's the short of it. Umbrella did make a virus. Umbrella made a progenitor virus. If you remember the events of RE5, there is a virus in the air. Did I get that treasure? Crystal Moreau. There he goes. Okay, cool. So yeah, you are right. That is accurate. There was a virus from RE7, or from RE5. Well, just in general, just the viruses in general. T virus. Every other version of that virus, and it's different variations. However, this virus is not a virus. This is mold. This is more like a parasite. This is like cordyceps. Similar mutations, I guess, does bad things to you, does make you powerful. In some cases, it regenerates your health,
Up ahead.
like is able to make you get healed up, but they're split, right? Now, the cool thing is, indeed, everything does wrap up nicely into the overall Resident Evil mythos and lore. It's there. The connections are all there. Where did the mold come from? Or where did the progenitor virus come from? The mold came from this very village. It was we haven't been to that area yet, but the mold came from underneath this village. It was just chilling down there. And essentially Mother Miranda discovered it. That's where it comes in. Mother Miranda, I guess they call her Mother Miranda. She was originally a researcher. But when she found the mold, I think they call it the megamycete or something like that. When they found the mold, or when she found the mold specifically, that's when things started going down. So yeah. What's my time? How am I on time? 1:30. Okay, good. Let's keep it going. I can use the crank here, I think. And so that's kind of the reason why this village is in shambles, is specifically because of Mother Miranda. It's her fault. She's the big bad, but you don't really get to meet with her or even interact with her until like the very end of the game. That's when you run into her, and then there's a couple of like lore dumps. RE7 was kind of the same way. I think that's probably the only thing I didn't really love about how they did the storytelling in 7 and 8. Now the environments, excellent. The progression through the story, really engaging, really interesting. The characters are super memorable. It's the same for this one too. I think they sort of ham it up a little bit, but that's Resident Evil, right? Resident Evil has always been a little kitschy, a little over the top. But yeah, it's the actual story bits, the thing that ties everything with everything else. They save that for the very end. They save it for the finale. You're not going to see it until the very end of the game. You're not going to read about it till the very end of the game. All right, I made some mistakes. I don't think I'm supposed to go in there. So let's not take damage unnecessarily, because I want to save as many healing items as I can for later. So yeah, in RE7 it was kind of the same way. You learn about the mold in like one big one shot at the very end. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I don't. There's a treasure here, but I honestly don't really need it. I just want to know if I can get back to where I need to go. And I think I have to go up the hill and through there. Okay, yeah, that's it. I have to go back and through the hill. This is just like bonus. If you want stuff, you can get it, but you don't have to get it. So let's stay focused. Keep it moving. That's my ethos for today. Keep it moving. All right, cool. This way. So yeah, I mean, I could just go and explain the story right now, but I'll explain it as we get further in. I don't want to bore you with details. And if you ever decide to play this game, you can enjoy the finer points for yourself. The game is pretty fun. My first playthrough, it took like 13 hours to go through the whole thing. And that's exploring everything and going after all the bird cages and hidden items and whatnot. Alright, we're gonna go to everybody's favorite part. Gonna head over to the stronghold. There's a bunch of jump scares. Like, this is a jump scare. I just talked over it, but you walk past those hanging bodies and then they put the werewolves jumping on top of it to sort of coincide when you walk past it. So it's like, oh my god, they come into life. You thought they were dead. Alright, let's keep moving. Keep moving. Leave me alone. Out of my way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is considered the stronghold portion. There were lots of places like this in Resident Evil 4. Except they didn't have werewolves in them. Yeah, the first time I did this section, I fought every single vampire and werewolf in here. I went out of my way to make sure that everything was killed. And like, it was worth it. I got the ammo. I got what I needed, but my goodness, was that a lot of work. Because it seems like they spawn endlessly. I mean, they don't. There's a limit to them. Open the gate. What are you doing? Why are you taking so long? Let's go. Got places to be. Word. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think there's a save point here. Alright, yeah, there is. Sweet. We're going to make use of that save point. By this time on my first playthrough, I had spent 10 hours already. And now, we're at 1 hour and 30 minutes, so a huge difference. But I'm also skipping, like, looking for everything. Again, this is another spot where you can sit here and fight endlessly. I killed every enemy. You don't have to, but I did. Okay, we don't like this. We don't like taking damage for free. If we're going to take damage, it needs to be purposeful.
This must be their den.
And that's not damage I want to take. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I love how fast the PS5 loads. It makes... I mean, honestly, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how fast this console loads. Like, from start, I don't even see loading screens. When I was playing the demo, there was a loading screen that had, like, a little description. But you don't see that at all. Oh, man, this is a mess. Alright, can we just walk past these fools? I might be in trouble. You can't bite me with a metal shield on your face? What is this nonsense? Alright, he just disappeared. Alright, let's go. Just keep it moving. Yeah, like on the actual retail release of this game, I have not seen a loading screen. And I know they exist because I've seen them on the PS4 version. I was watching Base play this game last night and I saw them. I saw the loading screens and I saw like it took a second for it to load the inventory. PS5 doesn't have that issue, which is nuts. And it makes sense. I mean, I'm playing this game on a disc copy, but I think it loads everything to the hard drive anyway. I feel like the disc is just there to verify that you own the game. Is that healing? Okay, cool. Sniper ammo. I don't really need explosive rounds. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save a new save just in case. No, keep going. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I don't know if you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me. I had a phone call, so I had to take it. Oh no! Uh-oh, I might have messed up. I might have messed up. Let me make sure I didn't mess up before I keep going. Slob. Finish the story without moving items. Okay, cool. I'm still good, I think. Stop grabbing the columns! You weirdo! You bully! Gonna make me use a healing item. Are you dead? Thank goodness.
Eat shit.
That's one way of putting it. We're gonna skip all the crystals because we don't need them. At least not right now. We don't. Ah, come on. I knew this was gonna be a problem. Okay. Are we going? We're going. Take the flasks to the altar. Get on the boat. The banana boat. Keep it going, keep it going. I think the only thing that I want PlayStation to add for the streaming experience is like a be right back screen or something. I think that would be choice. Because I just had a phone call and I had to take it. I took it through my headset. But when that happens, I have no way of telling the stream that my phone call is coming because I think it blocks my microphone audio entirely. Open the door. Open the door. All right, so we're just working our way back to working our way downtown. Am I going the right way? No, this is where that boss is. I don't want to fight him. There is an optional big boy that you can fight over there if you so desire. You don't have to fight him, but you can if you want. I think this is the first time I've been at red health. All right, here we go. Whatever you say, buddy. I can't skip these. I don't have any. I have no choice but to watch. I can skip that one though. What was that?
Let me know if you need something.
Not right now, I don't. Oh, no, 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 no. Flask, flask. Carry this huge stone pillar on your back. Alright, we're gonna save. And how much time do we have? Hour and 41. Okay. You know what? I think this is well within reach. And hopefully we'll do it. I was a little concerned it was going to take too long, but I have a good feeling about this.
What's going on?
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Yes, maybe. Now we're going downtown, and I'm still hurting. Please. Onward to the end. Carambit. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well. I think my wife's gonna bring lunch, even though I made a sandwich.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine. Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge.
I don't believe you.
Ethan Winton. Welcome. I didn't think you'd make it past Daughter of Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America. Hmm? I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda.
Okay, let's
Come
talk.
on. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
The exact thing that a person who's planning a trap would say. Don't worry. It's not a trap. Alright, here we go. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Whoa. That would be horrifying to drop from that distance. I agree.
What was that thing?
Especially into a massive pile of like rubble and metal. You get gangrene, you cut yourself. Nothing is bueno. None of it. Goodbye. Man, golly, I'm gonna clear my throat. Go, 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 go. Don't waste time. Don't waste time.
This place is messed up.
It is very messed up, I agree.
Get upstairs.
Yes, you do. You get your work cut out for you. This is essentially the final area. Where's my save?
Welcome.
What you got?
Yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
Okay, we're just gonna restart. It's fine. Keep it going. I'm allowed one heal, but I'm gonna wait until I absolutely need it. So, right now is not the time. Power's off. I think I need to go downstairs and go through here. A couple dudes here. Keep it going. Alright. Discover that this is here. I need a mold. Mold is off to the side. Over here? Yes. Even though I just did this like a couple days ago, I'm still like the order of what I need to do is not clear on me, just because I remember meandering through these halls a lot to try to find what I needed to find to solve the puzzles. Alright, I got the mold. This dude's gonna chase me now. So yeah, it was not... You don't have to fight a lot of these guys, but there are some that do spawn directly in front of you. And those are the problematic guys that... If you don't take care of them right away, they're gonna completely give you a bad day. Give me the mold. Give me the mold. Please, 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 thank you.
Seems useful.
Seems useful. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you for stating the obvious. I should probably pick that up, huh? Ooh, all these lockpicks? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Alright, so... I'm going to do these just to give myself a little bit of an easier... What's wrong with my control? That was weird. Is this like auto-aiming? Why is it auto-aiming? Hold on, what is this? What is it doing with my gun? I don't like that. I don't want... Why is it aiming all the way down there? Are you trying to mess me up? Holy crap, I've never seen that. Like, it just like literally pulled my gun all the way down. That's wild. Come on. I'll just do a regular pistol shot. Alright, let me check to make sure I didn't mess up my challenges, because oh my god. Alright, no stacking, knives out. Okay. Alright, we're good. Keep it moving. I've seen that knife headshots do more damage than regular just stabby. Don't bite. Listen, bro. You got no teeth. Oh, come on. Right, keep it going. Alright, what do I get up here? It's this little area here. I'm trying to remember what. Oh, I think it's like I think you get taken back to the... I just want to make sure I'm not missing any key items. Unlock from the other side. Right. There's a dude here. Pops up, I think. Later on. Unlock that one. I will go ahead and get the stuff that's here. Because I think I remember it being worth it. Yeah, this Heisenberg's hammer. Backup generator. Is there a mold or something I'm supposed to get? I think there was. No, the question is, where was it? I don't recall. I think it's up there. But I'm gonna search here for a bit. Yeah, this is all stuff. This is just additional things. Stuff and things. Break it. Break it. Mold, right? Yeah? Okay. And then we gotta build a cog. We'll grab the map, why not? Grab a cog and keep going. Around. Some enemies have spawned up, I think. Yep. Hello. Okay, bye. He's gonna come in here and try to fight me, isn't he? I think he does, actually. Yep, he does. Hurry up! I could use that. In fact, I could use it right now. Oh no. Did I screw myself? I did. I'm dead. I might be dead. Hit the button. Open the gate. Don't get wrecked.
Oh, Ethan. Such a disappointment. I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda.
Miranda.
Truly disappointing.
This guy didn't even notice I'm right behind him. How cool is that?
She took me. Took us. To be her children. She locked us away in the village. Decades of being forced to serve her. Can you even understand that humiliation? I'm not like myself. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch.
He's so
I
mad.
need power. I need enough power to destroy her.
Soliloquy.
These are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me.
Alright, Heisenberg. Jesus Christ. I hear you, buddy. It's all good. You don't have to complain so much. Mama loves me, but I hate Mama. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh great. This goober. I don't have to actually fight this dude, do I? No, I didn't think so. Okay. Run away, run away, run away! What are you stabbing at? Okay, whatever. Oh, Jesus! I forgot about that. Don't want to die. Don't want to die. Open the gates and let me in. Thank you. Alright, cool. We've managed to avoid dying. And we're on the upper floors now. I believe I can save now, which I think I will be doing once this elevator comes up. And then we're going to go up the ladder and keep going. So let's go ahead and save. How much time to... 1:54. Okay, we got an hour. And I think we're going to be well within that time limit by the time this is over, so...
Got a long way to go.
We should be alright. Am I forced to... I can't just drop. I guess they can't just drop. Sometimes if you walk sideways on those ladders, you can just drop immediately and not have to climb it, which saves you a couple seconds, but
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children.
I guess that one you can't do it.
No.
Man, this knife is busted on this difficulty. Golly. I love this knife. It's so good. Alright, I think I'm also going to grab this stuff. Because there's a lot of gems in here, and these are easier to pick up. And they're also worth a lot of money, so we're gonna need that money for later, that's for sure. I just don't like doing the ones where you have to like sit there and aim and shoot. That takes too long. But if they're already on the ground and waiting, why not? Why not grab them? Alright, this is where we meet the big boys. Jetpack men. Stay away. Stay away. Are y'all serious? Alright, whatever. Just drop down here and go around again. If I get hit by either one of them, I'm gonna lose a lot of health, I think. Yeah, yeah. And in fact, I might even die. Alright, well, we're just gonna heal up. I will take an L on that heal and keep it moving, because... Are you serious? I don't think I can actually hurt these guys with the knife. I mean, maybe? They have too much armor. Alright, I guess you can. I gotta stop it somehow? How do I stop it? I forget how to stop it. Oh, I have to shoot the lights up there, I think. I just remembered. Alright, we're gonna kill these dudes. I completely forgot that there's a puzzle tied to this and you're supposed to shoot all the lamps. Move. You know what? I'm gonna restart it. I feel like I wasted a lot of time. We can just hit them all from here before those guys even spawn in. So we're gonna play it safe and knock it out now. Hey KM, how's you doing, man? How's it going? I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, I'm speedrunning right now. I'm doing a knife-only speedrun. And we are at 2 hours. You can see in the top middle. Doing a speedrun. Since you just joined us, let me show you exactly what we're trying to accomplish today. We are doing a... We are doing the game without moving any of the inventory items, so I cannot arrange my items in my inventory. I'm also beating the game without crafting any items. That means making my own health kits or ammo. We're doing it just using the knife. I'm allowed to use the gun to solve puzzles like this one, because you can't beat it otherwise. You have to shoot the lights out. And there's a section, a couple bosses where you're supposed to fight, and you have to use a gun. I'm doing it without spending money. 10,000 or less. I'm not even going to spend money. And I'm doing it within 3 hours. I'm also supposed to be doing it without using... They gave me 4 health items. I haven't used any, but I might have to use one in this section because there's enemies up there that are going to hit me. So, and I'm pretty close to dying. And I haven't had a free heal. The game does give you free heals during the story at key points, but I haven't had one for a while, so I might use a med kit to heal myself. But yeah, the only saving grace is you don't have to play it on the hardest difficulty. You can play it on casual, which is what I'm doing right now. So it makes it a little bit easier, but yeah, you still have to Yes, there's a couple. Every challenge you complete, you get challenge points, which lets you unlock other things. And there's a whole bunch of stuff you can unlock, like a ton of like guns. Because you basically are doing this to prepare for the final difficulty mode. The final difficulty mode is what you want to be the most prepared for. And so it's called Village of Shadows difficulty, which is like even harder than hardcore. And yeah, you want to be as decked out and stacked as possible before you attempt to do that difficulty. So doing these challenges give you a bunch of challenge points, and then they help you buy things. Like you can even buy unlimited ammo for some of the power weapons, which they recommend. So Village of Shadows is tough because I think some of the enemies can like one-shot you. Like I think most of the enemies can one-shot you, even like the regular zombies. So you got to be really prepared to do that. Can you imagine being sucked into that? So hey, Base, if you're still in the chat, there's a gem there that you can grab, and the goat was over here. The goat's on this side. It's on that little pooper scooper. But since I already grabbed it, it's not there anymore. I should probably grab this gem too while I'm at it. It's worth money. And your money is called lei, L-E-I. That's saved between playthroughs, as are your guns and stuff. So you can build up a lot of money to purchase guns from the vendor in this game, and then the challenge points. I know, I haven't streamed in a while. I was waiting. I mean, honestly, I wanted to beat this game before I streamed it. I told you that, right? Like, I was waiting to. That's why I asked everybody. It's like, hey, what's going on? You know, should I stream it or not? But then I realized, and I think it was the right choice because I ended up spending 13 and a half hours. Hold on, it tells me how long that I took. I did 13 hours to the point is how long it took my first playthrough. And that was over the course of a week and a half. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I did everything I could on my first playthrough. And so, as far as like discovering items, learning the map, you know, that kind of thing.
You're the only one who doesn't see his power.
This guy's such a this knife is amazing. This is a knife you can unlock after you beat the game for the first time. It belongs to Chris, actually. It's Chris's knife.
There's more.
But this thing is busted. Oh my god. On this difficulty specifically, you can headshot most enemies. Yeah, they start you off with a butter knife. They really said, here, take this butter knife. But this knife is it's nice. It's very powerful. And honestly, it's the only reason why this is possible, I think. I mean, I guess theoretically you could just go in there with your pocket knife and try to take out all the bosses that way, but my goodness, the amount of damage, there's no equal. Like, the damage you do with this thing is over the top compared to the other one. And it frankly makes it possible. Oh, did I just pick it up? Okay, never mind, just pick it up. Alright, cool. We'll keep moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving. We're making good time, so I'm happy. I thought this was going to be a lot more difficult than I expected, but it actually ended up not being... So far, it hasn't been, like, impossible, right? That's what I like about it. Alright, how much time are we at? 2 hours. 2 hours in the nose. Alright, cool. I think we gotta go to B4, because we have to make a key. Hello, big boy. What are you falling asleep, bro? What are you doing? You ate too much. You ate too much, man. I know. I know. It was insane. I don't normally see this is how I felt about it. I don't normally let other streamers dictate what I stream, but I felt for this game in particular, everybody was wanting to play it. If they didn't buy it themselves, then they were going to watch someone play it. And I don't do streaming for a living. I enjoy streaming for my friends. I enjoy streaming as a hobby, but I'm not like a professional streamer. So I felt like it didn't make that much sense for me to stream this game, especially at launch, because I didn't get the game at launch. I ordered a physical copy and I had to wait for it to come in. And there were people playing the game like 3 days before it actually came out on stream. Didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, what are y'all like? Who are you? Like, who are you people? Friggin' Twitch was streaming the game. Like, Twitch of all people had the game like a day or two earlier. I mean, you were the one who told me about it. So I was like, yeah. I think specifically to avoid spoilers. Oh no. Specifically to avoid spoilers, I would just play the game on my own terms, finish it up, and then when the craze is over, then I can go in and stream, like the other stuff, like the speed runs or the higher difficulty runs, that kind of thing. Because I think that's more interesting than trying to watch someone figure out the game, I am not going to heal. No healing required, because I will get my health back here in a bit. I think I'm going to save my heals for the last boss. No healing necessary. Yeah, if you wait long enough, you can get back to a state where you can walk again. Alright, am I going the right way? Oh, hey buddy. How's it going? How are you feeling? Feeling all right? All right, let's go. Leave me alone. All right, let's go back upstairs. As long as you can tank the hit with blocks. Well, you can also eat food. This guy will cook things for you. And they increase your stats. So you can increase your blocking, you can increase the amount of health you have. It's really good. Yeah, blocking is essential. If you don't block in this game, you're not playing it right. RE7 was the same way too. I played through RE7 my first time without realizing there was even a block button, which was a mistake because I had such a hard time trying to beat that game. Oh, I should have got the Heisenberg treasure. Crap. Alright, we're gonna make a small detour. I forgot to grab the other thing. Ah, man. I should have grabbed it. I wasn't thinking. Here, let's do a restart. Oh no! I didn't save it! Ah! We gotta do it again. Shoot. I went to an autosave. I assumed that there was going to be an autosave. That's okay. That's fine. Just means we can do it better this time, right? Did you know enemies in RE7 can chop your leg off? And if you pour G Fuel? Yes. Yes, I'm aware of the G Fuel. I actually missed that my first time playing the game because I ran away from Jack constantly. But yeah, yes, I'm aware of the G Fuel. If you pour a little bit of gamer girl bathwater. Oh yeah, there's stuff that's in this game that's worse, in my opinion. There's actually like more. I don't know how much of this game you've seen, but they do some pretty horrible stuff to Ethan in this game. Like really bad. Like feel bad for the dude. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, if you thought the foot thing was terrible, oh my god. Like, the stuff they do to him in this game, just wait. Really, like seriously. I was talking to somebody in the chat about it earlier. Like, I get why they did it that way, because this game is first person. And the only thing you can really see are Ethan's hands. You know, like, so if anything is going to get hurt on Ethan, especially since they don't want to show his face, that's another thing. They don't want to reveal this character's face for some reason. The only thing you really can show damage on are the hands, because that's the thing that's directly in front of you at all times. So yeah, it's understandable why they went the body horror route on messing. Like, you see, he has got a bandage on. Like, he lost fingers. Like, this man has been through a lot. He's been through a lot. Let's just put it that way. All right, how do we get out of here? Upstairs, maybe. I got what I came for. I got the key. No, this is the... shoot, I'm backtracking the wrong way. What are you doing? What are y'all... What is this? I mean, if you guys don't mind spoilers, I can say what it is, but... Ethan is really meant to just be a nobody. He's not even all that brave. He's kind of like a scaredy cat. He's supposed to represent the player. In the original RE7 game, if you've played that, like, his wife told him not to come. His wife said, "Don't come after me. I messed up. I lied to you. I should have told you what I was doing. Don't come after me." And he listened. He didn't go after his wife. It wasn't until 3 years later that he got a message, an email, that said, "Hey, you should come on down to Louisiana." And at that point, that's when he decided to go after his wife. So he thought his wife was dead. Like, he just left her for dead. And then after 3 years, I guess he felt bad enough, long enough, that he decided that he was going to go finally help his wife. So until then, Ethan's no one special. He's just a regular dude. He's supposed to be just a regular guy. But after the events of the previous game, a bunch of stuff happens. He meets the Baker family. He has to kill all of them. He eventually saves his wife. You actually have a choice of whether or not you want to save your wife or not, but the canon ending is you saving your wife. And then after those events, things have changed in a lot of ways. I'm at 2 and 6. Okay.
You really are a tough one.
I am? Well, thanks, bro.
I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die.
Oh god. Alright, this is going to be an interesting one to do, because I don't actually know how feasible it is to attack this dude. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid he was just going to run into me. I might have to use a healing item on this guy. Yeah, this is bad. What are you doing? Are you stuck? Are you actually stuck? Is this a real thing? Is this a real thing that can happen? I didn't even know that could happen. Oh god. Slice your vent. PS4 vent. Jet engine. So yeah, at the start of this game, after the events of Resident Evil 7, Chris and co. basically put him... Oh man. They basically put him here in Europe to protect them. But it was a mistake, because this is exactly the area you didn't want to be in. And now someone kidnapped their kid, and Ethan has to get his kid back. And so that's why we're here. Because he's trying to get his child back. and I guess to a certain degree his wife. Although I think he thinks his wife is dead now. So who knows? Oh man, I am living dangerously. I think the idea, they kind of mention it briefly, but Chris gave him military training for the course of 3 years. They were living in Europe for 3 years before this stuff started happening. So he got it's implied that he got military training. It's implied that they've been under protection, under watch from Chris and Umbrella. But they haven't really... I don't know why they specifically chose Europe. And I think choosing Europe was the mistake. Because Europe is exactly the last place they wanted to be in, because that's where all the mold is.
Now stay down.
Oh, did you get wrecked? Are you done, son? Is it over? Can we go now? Give me your stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, hold on. Was there something in that room that I needed to grab? A cigar. Yeah. I'm gonna sell the cigar. So yeah, the intent was for Umbrella to watch over me and the family, which, I mean, I guess they did for a while, but no, it's okay. I know what I'm missing, but I'm not gonna bother with it. There's an area that you can crawl under and get the stuff, but I'm not too concerned about it. I've done that ball puzzle already. I've done all the ball puzzles. If I can get easy money just by picking up an item, I'll get it. But if it's gonna take effort, like backtracking, I'm trying to avoid it because I'm running low on time now. All right, where are you at, Chris? Show yourself.
Damn it again.
All right, where do I go from here? Yeah, the primary goal is to try to finish this as fast as possible. Right, let's make sure that we did not mess up. Yep, 0, 0. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Move that. We're still making good time. And now, okay, so this one, I have to use the gun on here. I can't not do this fight without using the gun.
I'm coming.
Let's go! We get to be a freaking Gundam. I wish you could just keep this for the whole game. And we're at 2 hours, so yeah, we're making great time. A lot less tight than I realized it would be. Alright, so for this part, I'm allowed to use the gun, because I don't think you can beat him otherwise. But as soon as I get out, and I'm walking around, I have to fight him with knives. That's for blocking. You have to use that to block. You can block his damage. You can block a lot of his damage, actually. Uh-oh. Chris took care of that. Now I have to literally slash at a big mechanical robot. Alright, I'm gonna heal now, because I don't actually know what's safe to hit this dude. I can't tell what damage I'm doing. Oh my god. This is the most powerful knife ever created. Come back. I just want to kill you. Alright, now I think I have to shoot him again. I don't want to take your deal. I don't need your help. Give me the gun. Get wrecked. No. Sorry, bro. We're done now. Who's buzzing me? Beep beep. Who's got the keys to the Jeep? Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Captain, I've confirmed.
Oh no, Ethan was dead.
I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Let me skip, let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Can you go back to the Ethan story? What do you mean? Okay. Well, since it's just us in here right now, and they're going to kind of cover this in the ending of this game. Ethan died in Resident Evil 7. We didn't know that at the time, but he actually died. Him and his wife went through it. His wife got infected. However, in the canonical ending, his wife got an injection, like a vaccine that killed the mold. So it's assumed that she is immune to the mold spores after getting that infection. Now, if you remember in 7, she was going crazy. She was going wild. She also had her own problems. You know, she was mutating and everything else. But she got the vaccine quick enough so that she wasn't able to die. Ethan, on the other hand, he wasn't so lucky. He actually got killed. And what Miranda is doing, she found the mold spores first, over 100 years ago. And she figured out that if she infects people with mold, even dead bodies with mold, that they come back to life. In most cases, they turn into werewolves. In some cases, they develop powers. They got powers where they can, heal themselves, or have spores that make you see things, or have electrical powers where you can control magnetism with your electricity. You can use your imagination, right? Miranda is just trying to get her kid back based on that. So Ethan, when he died, he was infected with a mold body similarly, except it was the Bakers that did it. It was the crazy family in Louisiana. They put a spore in him after he died, and that's what caused him to come back to life. So the reason why he's able to get his hand cut off and get his leg cut off and put it back together is because he is comprised of mold. His body and everything, even though he looks human, he is basically like a mold person. And so the herbs and everything else that you pick up that quote unquote heals you, they don't really heal you. They just activate the mold ability inside of his body and help him to regenerate himself. So technically he's just like the enemies, the bosses that he's fighting. He's made of the same stuff. He died in Resident Evil 7. After he met with Jack Baker and he got punched in the face and then stomped on his head, he was dead. That's when he died. Period. He didn't survive that. But they put the mold spores in his body in his corpse, and that's what revived him. And so that's what gave him his powers. Ethan was, I guess, special enough that he can have his own powers. So Mia, his wife, knows this. Mia did not tell him that. Ethan wasn't aware of his powers. But Mia kept that a secret from him because she knew that he's special, quote unquote special. And you can still die, technically. Ethan can still die if you do enough damage. But he is mostly mold at this point. So then at the end, because he's a mold body, he's tied. His consciousness and everything else is tied back to the muta megasite, whatever it's called. And so when that thing dies, he's supposed to die too, because the link has been severed to the main central hub of where it came from. Mother Miranda doesn't know that Ethan is special until much later. After she rips his heart out, she just assumes he's going to die. And her plan was to put the Cadeau, those little weird fetus things, into him, and then maybe turn him into a werewolf later on. But she was not aware that he had already been killed previously. To her, it just looked like regular, blood. So yeah, that's essentially what happened. He's in a good spot. So effectively, what that means is he's invincible. As long as he doesn't take too much damage. Oh, Blitzkrieg, sweet. As long as he doesn't take too much damage, he can survive anything. He can heal himself, and the herbs, all the herbs do is just accelerate his ability to put himself back together, so to speak. Because that's what the mold does. The mold is just a colony that puts itself back together. And that's essentially what's up with Ethan. Ethan can survive because of the fact that he's technically dead. Now, it brings up some interesting points, because at the end of this game, there's a post-credit scene where you see Ethan's daughter, and she's grown up and everything else, and it's like, oh great, happy family, whatever. But people noticed that in the car that she drives off in with the agent, there's another person who meets them right outside. And that is kind of implying that maybe Ethan might be back. Now, some people hacked the PC version, and they moved the camera like all the way down there to meet up with them. And in fact, the person that was walking up to the SUV was Ethan. But as of now, they want us to think that Ethan is dead.
Let's go.
I think that because he's made of frickin' mold, it's very possible that he can come back, especially since Ethan's daughter has power, So essentially, Ethan's daughter is a mold baby, and that's why she's super powerful.
I need some backup.
Oh no. I love that. I love that they make Chris a boulder puncher. It's so awesome. Keep going. Keep it going.
Reach the target location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo.
Marking targets. Blow it up, please. Thank you.
Alright. Reloading now. Just a minute. It's a swole headed that way.
I know. I like how, he's like, where are you hiding? Comes out behind them. That's pretty funny. Are you almost done? You almost done reload?
Okay, Captain. Reloaded. Ready when you are.
Blow it up, please.
Takes a minute to target the point.
Yeah, I'm aware. I get it. You're reloading. What's in here? Oh, I didn't even walk in here before. I didn't even know this was a spot you could hide in. Yeah, they don't spawn here. I can control the flow of zombies a bit, but well, never mind, I spoke too soon. Oh no! Oh no! Not the big boy. You should point at the big thing.
Must be something stimulating.
Explodey boy. Can we go now? Thank you.
Found a way down. I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Alright, let me make sure that I did not mess up my challenge. Knives out. Okay, we're still good on knives out. Alright, cool. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. The bakers. Alright, big boy. This is apparently Urias' brother. This is not the same guy that we fought before with the hammer. He is related. Can I not hit you? Am I not allowed to hit you yet?
Look, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
There we go.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
So the trick for this guy is you're not actually supposed to use the target painter on him. You're supposed to actually kill him with knives too. Even though it says you can use the target painter, just slice him up too, just like every other boss. I'm gonna break your kneecaps. I'm gonna break them.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
I don't, not gonna do it. Normally I would hit his stuff on the background, but on his back, but you can't really hit it. As long as you're hitting the fleshy bits, I think you do damage. Take damage! Get out of here, gross. Bully. Slimy. I feel like every other shot of mine is hitting him. Not every... Are you dead? Is it over? Are you even taking damage? Please die. He's got some nice jeans though. Those jeans are he got the nice fit on the jeans. Wearing skinny jeans. I guess skinny for him, right? Because this guy's huge. My question is, how did he grow to be 14 feet tall and then have clothes that fit? If the virus or if the spores are what makes you get powerful and huge, this man was this size before he turned this way, considering how well his clothes fit him. You know, I would expect him to be wearing like shorts or whatever. Like jeans that turned into shorts because of how big he'd grown in comparison. I must be doing this wrong. I feel like he should have been dead by now. I'm doing damage, but it's like he's not dying. Yeah, like I want to be able to reach that, and I can't. Do I aim for his hands? Would you die already? Come on, bro. I mean, you're doing your moves. I see you. You're very impressive. How much time? 2:20. Golly. If I see blood, I'm assuming I'm doing damage. Man, I swear to God. I'm having like crouch here. Hit his shins. Hit those kneecaps. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep doing this until he falls. Jesus Christ. Are you dead? Oh my lord. Chris, please. Please, Chris. Please! I must be hitting the wrong spot. I can't climb up there. Yeah, I can't climb up there, so... How much we're gonna go for, bro? It's like I'm not doing damage with those glancing blows. I'm seeing blood though. Oh man, we're wasting so much time. We're wasting so much time. What am I missing? How much health do you actually have? Like, what is this? This is nonsense. Clearly I have blood on the knife, but you're not you're not taking the damage. Alright, what am I supposed to hit? Now that I've got you down. I'm missing something. I really am. I must be, because I can't even reach his back with that exposed thing. Alright, hold on. Rather than try to like frickin' bump my head into the wall with this, I'm gonna look up exactly what I'm trying to do here. Because that is nonsense, and there's no reason why it should take that long. Alright, let's see. Look it up. I got my guide here, my handy guide. Alright, we blew it up. We blew up the building. Target painted. Exploded. Right. We go fight the boss. And what did we do? Hit his right arm. His right leg. Because I mean, this is nonsense. Like I'm doing so much that I've slashed for like 15 minutes, and like I don't feel like there's any reason why this fight should take this long. Unless I'm missing something like super obvious. Or maybe it's a thing where like I have to do enough damage before he gets back up. That could be it too. Or if I don't do enough damage to him, he might regenerate or something. We're trying to hit the target on his back. I mean, that's the goal. That's where most of the damage is to the colony, the little fungus on his back. But it's entirely possible that he's getting his life back every time he goes up. And if that's the case, then, you know, theoretically I could be here forever. Yeah, I guess this guy is targeting his left arm mostly after he drops. But I mean, how many rounds has it been? You guys have seen it. Like it's like 3 rounds or something, nonsensical. 3 or 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 rounds. I keep hitting the dude, and he's not dropping. That's an insane amount of damage. I guess that's why they want you to use the target locator, because then that, you know, if you do that a couple times, he's dead within 2 shots. I wish there was a way to like check if there's like a life bar like after you beat the game, because Mercenaries has life bars for enemies and stuff. It would be kind of cool if there was a way to like see life bars for the bosses. Okay, I guess we're doing the right thing, because this fight goes on for entirely too long. I'm skipping ahead a little bit just to make sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess he did it, but my goodness, that. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not doing damage. Like, that's really what it boils down to. Stop moving! Bruh. Yeah, I did. I can't believe this. I'm gonna have to use a healing item. This is lame. Yeah, I'm speedrunning. I'm doing a speedrun of the whole game, and I'm almost done with it. From start to finish. Oh my god, Chris, if you die...
You're playing Chris?
Yeah, I'm doing the Chris part now.
Oh, I'm not seeing the Chris part.
I'm probably gonna die, though. This is ridiculous. Alright, well, we're starting it over. Because, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm playing as Chris right now. And for some reason, I'm not doing enough damage to take out that big dingus.
The rest of you stay back.
It takes a few minutes, and I don't know why, but it's not working.
There's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris, let's go. Stop sucking. I got a tough guy. I'm just gonna keep hitting your exposed flesh.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Because that's what you gotta do, that's the challenge. I can only use the gun in very specific points. When the game forces me to use a gun to shoot, like when I was fighting Mother Miranda and I had to use the gun, that's a spot where I'm allowed. But everything else has to be done with a knife.
Good.
Even this boss, which normally you're supposed to use the target locator to drop some bombs on him. But they want me to use my knife, even though frickin' I thought I was doing damage, but apparently I wasn't. It's like a thing where you have to do damage to make him drop, and then you have to hope you can get the damage on the backside. You gross hands. You're nasty. My trigger finger's getting tired. Alright. Okay. I'm messing up his arm. I mean, clearly he's getting hurt. I'm just gonna slice your arms off until you can't swing your hammer anymore, huh? How about that? Oh, do you think you're like a samurai or something? You think you're cool? Okay. Let me hit your leg. Come on. Stop moving. Body moving. This is so lame. So you asked me what my least favorite fight was yesterday, Base. This is my least favorite fight. I've decided. Especially since I can't use the target locator. So, to answer your question, it's this one. For obvious reasons. Oh, come on. Can I hit you? Please fall. Please die. I'm clearly hitting you and causing blood to drip. You should be dead. There's no reason why this is going on any longer. Learn to give up. Oh, come on, Chris. You punch boulders bigger than this guy. Can't believe this. I can't believe this! Oh my god, yeah, it's something. I'm trying to do it with just a knife. With just a knife. Knife for the whole game. And I'm actually at the very end. I'm in the last, I'm in the epilogue, right? But I can't, this is proving to be difficult, this boss in particular. Since all I can use is a knife, and I don't feel like I'm doing damage, which is a problem. I thought I did enough damage to take him out, and clearly I didn't. His damage zones don't seem to be very clear, and also he's like super tall, so I can't. His normal weak spot, which would be the thing on the back, is frickin' mega mycete infection, is not achievable, damage achievable. Like, I'm missing half my shots that I try to go for the back. Drop it. Let me hit you. Stop it. Let me damage. Oh my god, did we do it? No, we didn't. See, I can't reach his frickin'. I can't reach his infection. This is frustrating. Oh my lord. How am I on time? I got 30 more minutes, but this, I feel like this shouldn't take this long, and it is. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Drop it. Small man shakes twig at tree is what you're watching. That's why I should rename the stream. This is so stupid. I'm not even certain I'm doing damage. Like, that's how pointless this feels. No other enemy reacted this way. Well, I mean, I have no choice. I have to use just the knife. I can't use... I mean, typically what you're supposed to do, there's an item called the target locator. You paint a target on this boss using a laser beam, and then they drop a salvo of rockets on him. And then that's how... that stuns him long enough so that you can then go and, like, shoot that fungal growth on his back with like your power weapons, your shotguns, your snipers. That's the typical fight. You should be in and out 5 minutes, right? But because I cannot call the salvo, I'm not supposed to use the target painter. I can't use any of my guns. I can't even use explosives, which would also help. I have to use just this knife, which, by the way, this knife has made short work of every other boss in this game. But this one, in particular, I can't get any headway. And I'm seeing blood, which I know is a sign of damage. But for some reason, he's not dropping. It just isn't. So this is the worst. This is absolutely the worst. I feel like I should have been done by now. There's something I'm missing, man. I really feel like, I genuinely feel like there's something, there's some strategy or some point where I'm supposed to be doing damage and not doing it. Come on, come on. Oh, no, it's definitely worth it, because you get a bunch of bonuses if you beat the game with just the knife, which is what I want. Eventually I'm going to be doing the hardest difficulty, but I've got to be completely stacked for that. It's called Village of Shadows. I got the platinum on RE7, so I'm planning on doing it on here too. Which, honestly, it should only take one. Oh, are you dead? Are you dead? Is this it? Did we do enough damage? Did we finally do it? It took a heal. All right, let me check my challenges. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That took entirely too long. I've used 2 healing items, so I only have two more that I can use before the end. So yeah, just so you know, Seth, this is what we're doing. We're doing it with 4 or less items, 4 or less recovery items. We're finishing within 3 hours. We're not spending any money. We're only using the knife. We're not crafting any items, and we're not organizing anything inside our inventory. So I should knock out. I think that's the knives out by itself is worth a trophy, and the dashing dad is worth a trophy, and then everything else is just additional. I think also this one is a trophy too, but what I'm mostly trying to get are the CP. I'm trying to get the points. Thank you for that, Kitaro. That was hilarious. And then with these points, and then I'll be able to buy the unlimited ammo for stuff. I can't actually open the inventory here, but yeah, for the idea of getting unlimited ammo will help me to do the Village of Shadows. Village of Shadows is the hardest difficulty. I think zombies one-shot you. So you're going to want absolutely every advantage you can get. And the way to do that is by unlocking all the challenge points so that you can get unlimited ammo for power weapons and things like that. So yeah, that's the goal. We're going to do it. We're going to do it to it. We're going to beat it. We'll get out of here. We'll be sweet. Well, I want to finish this game. No, I have to do it in 3 hours. I have to beat it within 30 minutes. So if I'm not done in 30 minutes, it's over. I have time because there's only one more boss fight. So
Focus on
I'm not crouch walking.
Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
All right, let's go.
distance. Do not move until I give the order.
So you said Miranda could shoot her?
Yes.
They should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time.
There was
Didn't
time.
expect Miranda to act so.
You should have took like 5 minutes, Chris. You're terrible.
You should have told him.
Yeah.
This is your fault, Chris.
There's not like an alternative ending, is there?
No, not on this one. You should have told him. All right, we're skipping all the lore. We're not doing. This is not a story stream. We're just trying to get to the end as ASAP. So if you guys want to see the story, do it on your own time.
You can't skip this part?
I have to walk. Yeah, I have to walk forward. But yeah, before I even attempt Village of Shadows, I need to be prepped. I need to be prepared. And so we do that by getting everything we can.
I gotta go.
Alright, this is it. This is the final battle. Let me do a quick save. Where's the save point? Where's the save point? Fat man. Fat man scoop. There he is. What you got for me?
Emporium has everything you... Ah, yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and
I
bring
just
them
want to see
to
if he's anything additional. Yeah, we don't need anything else. And I have a bunch of crap I need to sell. That should put a dent in my requirements. All right, cool.
Please, be well.
The nice thing about playing on the PS5 is that you've got instant loads, so you can keep it moving, and it doesn't affect you at all. All right, hopefully Mother Miranda is not as big of a pain as the other dude was just. Because, oh my god, that took forever.
Did you ever figure out the treasure chest?
Yes, and I needed to find a key and a piece of treasure that I sold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was stupid. Alright, so for this fight, I need to... I think I actually have a shortcut. Okay.
You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamice.
I have to use my knife for everything.
Now,
I have to shoot the glow... You remember those glowing balls that were above her? I have to shoot those. But I can't shoot her.
how can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
What part of you can I damage? Come back here. I swear, like half of the challenge of this is figuring out what I can actually shoot. Where'd you go? Oh, I should have blocked the whole way. Mother Miranda! Am I even hitting you? I am now. Okay. You weirdo?
All it's done is drive you nuts.
Yeah, I'm supposed to shoot those, I think. Now, before I go forward, let me make sure the challenge is still active. I was told I can shoot those because you have to. Okay, knives out, 0. Okay, we're good. You have to shoot those because I don't think there's any other way that you can hit those glowing balls. Now, if I shoot her, then it discounts it.
Such vitality.
Miranda, right? Come back. Oh, she has like black blood. That's why. That's why it wasn't triggering. You weirdo. Okay, this is the... Alright, I'll make sure, again, I didn't hit her. Okay, we're good. Where you at, girl?
Rangers, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Rest
The hell I will.
Die, 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 die.
Okay, lady. Maybe I need to slash her first before I block?
I will take back my daughter!
Your daughter's been dead, lady. Oh my god.
I understand your feelings, Miss Rangers.
Oh, it's just block a couple attacks.
If I combine Rose with Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last. I've waited a century, all wasted.
Girl. Strike at your roots, because that's the only thing I can hit.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure you're not? Why do you protect me? Sure, you have no need of us now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
I'm making progress. And I still have a little bit of leeway with my heals, so that's good. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no! Get up! Ethan? What did I tell you about that?
Your time is up. Now die. Wow.
I'm saying like two-hand can prevent something like
Yes.
falling from the sky.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Here I come.
Ikuze. I imagine her saying something like Ikuze in Japanese. No, not again! Over there.
Die, 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 die.
They really lean into the acting.
I will take back my daughter. The victims, those four.
Okay, we're gonna heal. This is gonna play it safe.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda?
235. All right. Okay, I think this is it. Now I have to use a gun here because this is how you win.
To ensure I never see your face again, I will feed you to
Hold on. All right, we're still valid. This is it. This is it. This is over. We're doing it. Yeah, now I have to use the gun, and I don't have a choice. I think we did it. I think it's done. We're skipping all the endings. Goodbye. The father story is now done. Dashing Dad. We did it. Oh my god, we got so many challenge points. Don't trust that snake oil. And we were slob too. Knives Out. Heck yeah, baby. That was 3 challenges right back to back. Frugal Father. 4 trophies. Why are you touching my face?
I think we're pretty.
You think I'm cool?